Broadcasting from various countries around the world using wireless technology. This is 4G Uncovered, a 4G On Solutions UK podcast. I'm Craig Herrett, and joining us today is Martin Langmaid, Solution Architect at Peplink. Thanks for joining us today, Martin.
Yeah, great. My pleasure.
So Martin, please could you give the 4G On audience a brief introduction on Peplink and its range of products? And could you also tell us how the Pepwave brand fits into Peplink?
Sure, yeah. Well, Peplink was formed in 2004 with the sole purpose of producing dedicated, easy-to-use load balancing routers. And at that time, although routers existed that could do load balancing, it was often a poorly thought-out kind of feature add-on and never the core function of the device. So Peplink sought to produce specialist, dedicated WAN path controllers, routers designed from the ground up to sit at the edge of the enterprise network and intelligently manage and monitor multiple WAN links, providing session-based load balancing. But we very quickly realized that although load balancing was great for general internet access, IPsec VPN was never designed to cope with its traffic being split across multiple WAN links. And so this led to the development of our SpeedFusion VPN bonding technology, a point-to-point VPN implementation that works over multiple WAN links. This provides bandwidth aggregation and, importantly, packet-level hot failover across multiple WAN links, and we call this Unbreakable VPN. As we identified use cases and applications for SpeedFusion outside of the typical enterprise WAN environments, we started to build new hardware products to fill these requirements. And this led to our Pepwave MAX range of cellular routers, devices that support both USB data dongles as well as having embedded 3G and 4G modems. And they can deliver secure SpeedFusion VPN anywhere you have any kind of connectivity available. So Pepwave is a sub-brand of Peplink, and its main focus is on the cellular routers and the Wi-Fi APs, which we'll talk about in a second. Today, we specialize in three things: MPLS WAN replacement, using our balance range of products to bond multiple fixed-line services from any ISP, with the ability to bond anywhere from 2 to 13 WAN links. And then we also have mobile cellular routers that can bond cellular connectivity from multiple ISPs to create a secure VPN connection just about anywhere. The mobile and temporary deployment is a big growth area for us. Lots of people want to extend their corporate network into vehicles and provide rapid deployment solutions for things like public safety and temporary locations such as building sites. And then we also have our own range of Wi-Fi devices, which come in all shapes and sizes. Some of these are specialist with IP-rated enclosures and varying form factors that can come with or without embedded cellular backhaul for almost any kind of custom deployment. And others have been designed for specific verticals. For example, we have our AP1 in-wall, which is designed to fit a standard single-gang backbox as a replacement for an RJ45 data point. It's got an inbuilt dual-band radio as well as a 4-port switch and can be powered over Ethernet with PoE pass-through for a VoIP handset. We built this for hospitality deployments. We also have products enabling Wi-Fi on high-speed trains, APs with built-in software selectable antennas for both directional and omnidirectional requirements. In fact, if you've got a quirky Wi-Fi requirement, we're likely to have something off the shelf that will fit it. And if you don't, we'll happily consider making something to do the job. And that, in a nutshell, is Peplink and what we do.
That all sounds fantastic, but the real question is why Peplink? So 4G On customers can choose between Peplink, Connell, IMO, Draytech and Sierra Wireless. So we really want to know is why should we choose Peplink?
Sure. Well, you're right that there are a lot of really great vendors out there with products that do very similar things to ours. Load balancing routers are everywhere, and there's an ever-increasing number of VPN bonding and cellular router products coming onto the market. In fact, it can actually be quite difficult to do like-for-like comparison between products, as every vendor has a slightly different approach to the verticals they're targeting, backed up by different underlying technologies. I actually get asked this question a lot, and for me, it's not so much about what we make, but more how we make it, and the underlying technologies in place that differentiate us from our competition. Let me explain that. First of all, it's important to emphasize that we are multi-WAN specialists. We've been designing, building, and selling and supporting multi-WAN routers for 10 years now, and there really is very little we don't know about multi-WAN routing. It's not an add-on function that we've bolted onto our devices, it's their core purpose. And personally, I think we do WAN load balancing very well. with granular control over outbound and inbound traffic, as well as a really easy web-based management interface to monitor and manage it. And simplicity is really key for us. Our mantra is WAN diversity simplified, and we really mean it. Load balancing just works straight out of the box, and even when you're doing point-to-point VPN bonding between a pair of our devices using tens of WAN links, our SpeedFusion VPN only takes a couple of mouse clicks to configure. We are without a doubt industry leading with our ease of configuration. Also, our SpeedFusion VPN bonding technology is very mature. We have a dedicated team that work on its development and fine-tuning for markets all over the world, and it's tried and tested, and it works and improves with every firmware update. But perhaps most importantly, our key differentiator is our complete ecosystem of products, technology, and management capability. Not only do we have a full range of products deployable for almost any application or vertical, we also have a full suite of management technologies too. We've got InControl, our cloud-based monitoring and management service that gives you visibility of your entire Peplink estate with bandwidth, availability, and client usage monitoring, as well as inbuilt fleet management for our GPS-enabled devices. It acts as a kind of single dashboard where you can monitor and manage all of your Peplink products. And since our routers have inbuilt AP controllers, you can use it to manage your Wi-Fi deployments as well. We also have a smartphone app that enables our routers to push notifications to you wherever you are, so you can see when a WAN link fails or get notifications about bandwidth usage and things like that. It's this breadth of products and management technology that really makes us stand out against our competition.
I've actually seen, and I'm sure our listeners have as well, the InControl, the cloud-based monitoring managing service, and we've seen it on the video that was provided by you guys. It does seem like it's a very, very good piece of kit. In regards to the Peplink Balance LTE routers, it seems to be a very, very impressive range. So could you tell us more about these products and what industries they best fit into?
Sure, yeah. Our Max product line is really very popular, and it's being deployed in a whole range of industries and verticals, everywhere from global police forces that want to bond cellular links for live HD video streaming from their vehicles, to building and civil engineering companies that need the corporate LAN extended to porter cabins on the side of a motorway or in the middle of a field for a construction project. Fundamentally, every business nowadays needs reliable, resilient bandwidth wherever they're working, be that in a field or on a ship or in a vehicle. And it's our ability to extend the corporate LAN over SpeedFusion VPN reliably using bonded cellular connectivity that provides many more possibilities than a simple 3G or 4G router. I'm personally surprised almost every day by customers and integrators who are using our products to provide bonded, resilient bandwidth to a whole host of locations that I simply hadn't considered before. We've got Max HD2s up mountains, on oil rigs, in heads of states' personal vehicles and aircraft. In fact, anywhere and everywhere that secure, reliable bandwidth is required. It's a really popular range.
I must admit, in 4G on, we're also finding that as well. The more customers that keep coming to us, and they need a secure 3G, 4G router that needs to be mobile and needs to be managed. So it does feel that these routers are certainly in the right markets.
Yeah, it's about security and it's about bandwidth, and importantly, it's about reliability now. It's not enough to have a single cellular connection. You need multiple connections, and you need that resilience across those connections.
So does Peplink have any plans to bring out any more 4G or wireless access points in the near future? If so, could you please tell us more about these?
Sure, yeah. Well, we're always innovating and responding to customer requirements. And one of the benefits of doing all of our software development and hardware design in-house is our ability to bring new products to market fast, often much quicker than the competition, thankfully. So we've got due to be released in the next couple of weeks is our HD2 Mini. It's a smaller form factor micro USB powered router designed for installation into tight spaces and built with an eye on body worn applications. It'll be a really great addition to our expanding range of cellular routers.
And finally, with wireless technology improving, with the emergence of standards such as 3G, 4G and the future of 5G, how do you see the wireless industry moving forward?
Yeah, of course. Well, one of the biggest growth areas is, of course, machine-to-machine applications, with more and more devices becoming internet connected every day. And we're already seeing our routers installed into vending machines and ATMs, with our customers using InControl to monitor and manage thousands of devices with centralized firmware deployment and configuration management. But I think that in the future, the real challenge will be less about bandwidth availability, especially as we see 5G rolls out, and much more about reliability and ISP diversity, something we're already doing over the existing 3G and 4G networks with the Max product line. That said, there will always be poor coverage areas where bandwidth bonding will be required. So I think we'll see smaller dual modem cellular routers like the HD2 Slim, as well as larger routers with more embedded connectivity like our HD4 being used on a case-by-case basis depending on the deployment. I don't think it'll ever be a one-box-fits-all approach. As for Peplink's general approach to future demand, we will continue to do what we've always done, innovate products and technology based on real-world customer requirements, making simple, elegant, and reliable products and technologies exactly how our customers need them.
That was fantastic, Martin. Thanks very much, and I'm sure our listeners will find it very, very informative. This has been a 4G Uncovered podcast brought to you by 4G On Solutions. For more information, please visit www.4gon.co.uk.